Today, I'm recreating popular animated TV shows in LEGO from SpongeBob SquarePants to the Clone Wars and even Tom and Jerry. So stay tuned because things are going to get animated. Anyways, LEGO. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Gary the snail. Oh yeah, and SpongeBob SquarePants, of course. Now let me just say, if you did not watch this show when you were a kid, then you definitely didn't have a childhood. And over 10 years ago, LEGO did an entire line of sets based off of SpongeBob. My personal favorite being the Krusty Krab. Now this set is just great. You get SpongeBob's fry cook station, you get an area for Squidward to take orders.
I'll have an, what's it?
Patrick, go be stupid somewhere else.
And of course, we have Mr. Krabs. So I also gave him a bunch of money because that's his favorite thing. And my favorite thing is when you smash that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100,000 by the end of the year, and I need your help. But then I finally put in the rest of the gang, and then like that, we had SpongeBob in LEGO. That's pretty cool. Now next up, we're going to be recreating one of my favorite shows of all time, The Clone Wars. This is one of the best animated shows ever made, and it is the first ever real Star Wars TV series. And I don't know if you can tell, but I kind of like Star Wars. The show was supposed to take place during the prequel Star Wars movies and was kickstarted with a movie. That wasn't very good, by the way. Anyway, I decided it would probably be a cool idea to recreate the most iconic scene from the show, and that was when Ahsoka left the Jedi Order. All I had to do was take this old Order 66 mock I made with some clone troopers and Anakin, and take out the clone troopers, and then I could just have Ahsoka and put her in and have her walk down the stairs. I also included Cody, Rex, and Obi-Wan Kenobi just because they are such iconic characters from the show, and I'd feel bad if I left them out. This was truly one of the saddest scenes in TV history, and I love it in LEGO. Now let's move into another show. Next up is a cartoon series that's been going for a really long time called Looney Tunes. It's been running for over 90 years, basically. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Tweety Bird, all American icons. Now these guys are known for their witty humor and practical jokes and running through walls, like Wile E. Coyote. And last year, LEGO actually released an entire series of minifigures based off of these guys, which they never did before, and I am so happy about it. We also have some questionable picks in there, but we'll get to that. First up, we got Bugs Bunny, who looks great with his carrot.
What's up, Doc?
We also got Tweety Bird, Speedy Gonzales, Sylvester, and the Tasmanian Devil, as well as Lola Bunny from Space Jam, and even Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, as well as some guys I have never heard of. This one's apparently called Petunia Pig. What does that even mean? And that's all, folks. It's time to play the music, it's time to light the lights. It's The Muppet Show. This 70s classic is based off of Jim Henson's hit characters, the Muppets. You guys know them. Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear. So I thought it'd be a really fun idea to give them a theater. So what I did was I bought this little theater set and converted it into a Muppet theater, set up some nice posters on it. Now it's time to put a bunch of Muppets in. First up, I had to load the balcony with Statler and Waldorf, of course. Then I had to put the band in front with Ralph, Janice, and Animal. I gave Miss Piggy a dressing room because it just felt necessary, as well as giving Bunsen and Beaker their own little science lab downstairs. We also have the Swedish chef cooking up some tomatoes and chicken, and of course Fozzie and Gonzo on stage doing the banana sketch. But who could forget the man of the hour himself, Kermit the Frog. And did I also mention I'm a really large Muppet fan? My favorite character is the Swedish chef. Bork, bork, bork. Next up is The Office. This show is basically about the day-to-day life of a small paper company in Scranton, Pennsylvania, but instead of it being a normal workplace, it is craziness. First, I built up the set and it was super fun. It comes with so many Easter eggs like Kevin's famous chili, It Is Your Birthday, and a turd under Michael's desk. So yeah, somehow I was turned into a Lego minifigure. Dang it, Jim. What did he do? He put my Lego stapler in Jell-O again. But yeah, they absolutely nailed the set, and this is one of the funniest shows I've ever watched. And before I go any further, I just need to give you a brief motivational Michael Scott quote.
Oh, I'm just pooping. You know how I be.
Now we have our first R-rated show, Breaking Bad. Now what is this show about? Basically about a high school teacher and a student bonding over cooking. The problem is what they are cooking is illegal and blue. So first up, I had to make some of the main characters, of course. First up, I got this angry grandpa face and put it on this button-down shirt, and we had Walter White. I decided to give him some chemistry equipment. Next up, we have Jesse Pinkman with his signature beanie and his very fun juice bottle. And did you know that you have rights? Saul Goodman does. So we made him, I think he looks perfect with his gray suit as well as this just absolutely amazing hairpiece. I could not have thought of a better hairpiece to use for this. And for that, we made Mike. Very, very simple figure, and yes, bald. And finally, we made the CEO of Los Pollos Hermanos, Gus Fring. And since Gus is played by the same guy who did played Moff Gideon, I decided to take off his head and use it on the character. Now for the build, I decided I wanted to get a bit creative. Because the regular camper RV is so boring, I went and bought this ice cream truck set, which conveniently already has a little kitchen set up in it for them to use. All you have to do is take out the ice cream stuff. And what's better is it advertises on the side of the bus. Only the best is good enough. How perfect is that? Next up, we're gonna go back 60 years to a show from the 60s, The Flintstones. Another cartoon animated show, everyone's heard of it. Basically, the show's about an alternate timeline where men and dinosaurs live together, which leads us to the main character, Fred Flintstone. We have his car, which is run by feet power. We also have his house made completely out of stone, which first off, who's lifting that? How is that possible? We also have his bowling set, TV, and other things that absolutely existed in prehistoric times. We also have his wife, Wilma, and his best friend, Barney Rubble. Overall, this show's a classic, and I'm really happy LEGO made them, but what is going on with the noses? There's just an absence of nose. There is no nose there. It is just an empty void of space. It looks ridiculous. Now, the next two shows we have up are called sitcoms. Basically means situation comedy. Either way, LEGO has made some of them. One of them is called Seinfeld, which follows the life of, you guessed it, Jerry Seinfeld. Yes, the Jerry Seinfeld, the one of Barry B. Benson B-movie fame. Basically, you follow his friends around like Costanza, who is bald, and others. And this is just a super fun set. You get the couch, the kitchen, you get the back rooms, and you even get a little air conditioning unit, which I've never seen in LEGO before. It really replicates the set of the show quite well. Look, there's even a little Superman on the refrigerator. Now, the next show is The Big Bang Theory. It's basically about socially awkward smart people, otherwise known as the unfunniest show of all time. I do not like this show at all. It is just not good, and I think it's the most unfunny thing. But it was the first TV show set that LEGO really made based off a sitcom, which was kind of surprising. Although I do like Sheldon, he could stay. I mean, I guess we could recreate the scene where they eat Chinese food. Somehow this was the most popular show in America at some point. I really don't know how. I do know there was one scene where Luke Skywalker married Sheldon, so I'm just gonna recreate that instead, because that seems way more fun. And here it is. Overall, all right set, terrible show. Now the next show we got is The Sopranos. This show is one of the best of all time and is my absolute favorite and is about a fat mafia boss in New Jersey. So first I went ahead and bought custom figures from this website Citizen Brick called the Gabagool Gang for $65, and we got 4 characters. Tony, Paulie, Sil, and Uncle Junior. They all look really sharp. I also gave him this classic car set because, they just look so good in it. I also made my own custom version of his nephew, Christopher. What's even better is I happen to live in New Jersey, and one of the sets for the shows was actually filmed not that far away from me. So what I did was I brought them to the actual set of the show in Asbury Park, New Jersey, and got some cool shots from where they actually filmed elements of the show. Like when they were on the boardwalk bench, and when there was a dream sequence where he shot Paulie. And it's really cool that I got to visit these places with some really awesome minifigures. And look at that. Look, I'm like right where he was standing. How cool is that? Let's go back to the studio because I want to go back under the sea and check in on an illegal Lego SpongeBob. Now, many years ago, Lego decided they were going to collab with Nickelodeon and make SpongeBob official Lego sets. They made some of the coolest sets that I've ever seen, and I even got to own a couple. Now, it's been a really long time since Lego's done any official SpongeBob sets. And because of this, if you go on eBay, all the official minifigures are really expensive. Bro, how much is Mr. Krabs? They did make a lot of characters, but they're all really expensive to get officially now. So I decided to go onto my iPad and check out eBay to buy some of these illegal Lego SpongeBob minifigures. And we're gonna cop. All right, they'll be here in 3 to 5 business days.
A few moments later.
Hey, I think they're gonna be on the porch. Let's go check it out. Is that it? All right, let's crack into it. All right, so these are gonna be, I guess, mystery minifigures, and we're gonna crack into all of them. All right, so we're gonna grab our first character. Let's crack it open. Alrighty, kids, let's see, and oh, that's not a minifigure. Oh, you know what? I know who this is. I think is he missing a part? All right. So we're gonna put these together, and this is a bit of an interesting build, but this is, I think, based off the official version of the character. Yep, it is. It's Gary. Meow. Is that grapes? Yeah, that's grapes. Or cherries. Yeah, so this is Gary from SpongeBob. This is Snail. And it has these 2 specially printed pieces, but the rest of him is just kind of like brick built. It's like 3 perfectly normal bricks, and then this dish piece, which I'm printing. I actually think that's a really creative way to do Gary's eyes. Even though they're not printed, I still like it. I just hope they don't do Mr. Krabs that way. All right, that's our first character though. All right, let's get into the next one. So there should be 11 characters. That Gary was number 11. This is going to be number 10, or this will be number 2 if you're counting the other way. Oh, wow, we're really getting with the obscure characters first. I don't know his name. Is this like the bus driver from SpongeBob? I think it is. Yeah, no way. Wait a minute. All right, so he comes with yellow hands, which is a little weird. I don't know what that's about. And he also comes with this pole and his driver's cap. I think this is the cab driver, like of that little red bus that they drive around in SpongeBob. This is actually a really neat minifigure. I like him a lot. I couldn't really rate Gary because he was hardly a figure, but this one is. I'm gonna give him like a 6 out of 10. It's just a nice extra civilian to have for your Lego SpongeBob collection. All right, let's get into the next one. We're gonna randomly pull. All right, hopefully it's a more mainstream character that's an actual minifig. Whoa, yeah, okay. That's about as mainstream as it's gonna get. It's SpongeBob. And we'll compare him to the official one in a second, but I just want to take a look. He looks really good. He's a very simple character and actually one of the shortest minifigures ever. We had the clip in his arms. And then he comes with some red and yellow studs for his burger. What? Wait a minute, that's not right. All right, we'll build it. This is weird. All right, there's a weird Krabby Patty. And he comes with a dish, which I remember all the way back from the old Krusty Krab set I had as a kid. And here's SpongeBob. He looks good, he looks like SpongeBob. He looks almost identical to the official minifigure. Here, this is the version I have right here. It's a different print version. I had this one too, but you honestly can't tell the difference. Other than the official one has a little bit better ruffles. Like on the side, see the edges? This one's a little smoother. But yeah, they both look pretty good. This one's still definitely better, but I just like this one in general better, this design. All right, we got SpongeBob down. Now we gotta get Patrick and the rest of the gang. Oh, and another fun fact, you can actually put Gary on SpongeBob's head. I just wish they made SpongeBob a hat. All right, mateys, we're doing the next one. All right, let's take a look. I'm actually low-key pumped now. I'm also hoping we could get a Sandy. Oh, speaking of Patrick, we got a random guy's stomach. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's Pirate Patrick. Oh, whoa, okay. Fix that, buddy. All right, that's a pretty simple minifig. And we got the face. He's barely fitting on, apparently. And he comes with a treasure map. Oh man, do you know how cool it would be if they had like Patchy the Pirate in this? I don't think Lego's ever officially done Patchy the Pirate, but that would be epic. Oh, and there's a shovel. Oh, this is so cool. Is there gonna be a pirate SpongeBob? And oh, is there also gonna be a normal Patrick? I hope there is. Well, we're gonna put him to the side. He could go dig up bodies or something. Because we gotta get into the next figure. And then we're gonna be adding some lore. Oh shoot, who is it? You'll find out in a second, because I need you to hit that subscribe button, because this channel is gonna get deleted if we don't hit 100,000 subscribers. So hit that big red button right now, and we're gonna finish unboxing. All right, it's another SpongeBob. This is like Hawaiian SpongeBob or something. Tropical SpongeBob.
I'm watching SpongeBob. He lives in a pineapple. It's true. Under the sea. It's true.
That guy low-key made SpongeBob sound tough, which he kind of is. Yeah, this is like tropical SpongeBob. I actually love this. All right, this one's cool. I'm definitely gonna put Gary on top of him instead. I don't know why. But now we have 2 SpongeBobs, and I think 2 SpongeBobs is not the best amount you could have. But we shouldn't have to worry about that. Right, Florida Man? Ah, what are you worried about? Florida Man, what is that on your shirt? Is that a pineapple? You know who likes pineapples? I got a skedaddle. All right, well, we'll check in on them later, because we're gonna get into our next blind bag. All right, I have a good feeling about this one. Let's check it out. Yo, it's another Patrick. How are we getting so many duplicates? I hate duplicates. Well, it's not technically a duplicate. We didn't get this version of him. This is just another tropical character. If I remember correctly, there was an official SpongeBob set that had a bunch of tropical guys in it, because they were like having a luau or something. I don't honestly remember. That's why this Squidward has this little necklace. But this one's kind of cool because it comes with a balloon, right? Let's check it out. There we go. Now he can go fly away. Hey, Patrick, where are you going?
I'm very poppin', y'all.
All right, so we might have a few more duplicates than usual, but you know, Gary's got it under control, right, Gary? Meow. All right, well, we'll take care of them because we still have a box to open. All right, let's check it out. We're gonna do this one. All right, who's it gonna be? Another little fella. This is One Piece. It's Plankton. I can literally just do this with Plankton. He could just jump around. Oh, where is Karen? Oh, you know, I just realized I can make Karen. Where's the Skibidi Toilet operator? Where is he? I want Skibidi Toilet Man now. All right, I need to build Karen. I actually want to do a side quest and build Karen from SpongeBob. Now, the first thing I had to do was get this Skibidi Toilet TV head guy and take his head off. What? And that'll be a good head for Karen. Next, I got this stack of like dark gray studs to attach to where the head is supposed to go. It's supposed to create that cord-like body. I'm also doing Karen without the arms because that's way too difficult. Next, I got this 2x2 piece that's flat, attached it on. That's totally an illegal build technique. Then I got these like little hinge pieces, whatever you call them, I honestly don't know. And now we got a system going. Now all we have to do is attach some wheels. So I got these shiny silver 1x1s and we're gonna just tack that on, tack that on, tack that on, and boom. Now we have a shiny silver Karen. Oh, here he is.
The aroma you speak of, Karen, my computer wife, is the stench of failure.
I think this is my first ever SpongeBob custom, and it looks pretty good. Good job, Plankton. All right, let's keep unboxing. All right, we're reaching in here, and I think we only have 4 left. That means we have to be getting a Squidward soon. No way. What are the odds of that?
What the Sigma?
All right, let's build him up. All right, well, there's Squidward. He comes in this tropical appearance, which lines up with this version of SpongeBob and Patrick. So honestly, they could probably all vibe together, or could they? Did you guys see that? What's the deal with that? Anyways, this is a really weird Squidward head mold. For reference, this is the real one. It is like Squidward and Squidward on Ozempic. All right, well, we gotta build our next one, and it is going to hopefully be someone we haven't gotten yet. I'm really hoping for Mr. Krabs. Oh, it is Mr. Krabs. Oh, what are the odds? All right, we got the pants, the arms, the head. Wow, that is a shiny red. Oh, now we gotta just, of course, give him Whoa. Why are his hands like that? Oh, that's so ugly. Thanks, I hate it. Literally took the claw shell off and it's just like the crab meat. Fun fact though, actually, the official Mr. Krabs doesn't have red hands either. He has gray hands. I don't know why. Lego, why did you do this? Lego didn't do a much better job either. I mean, the mouth is a little better, but what the heck? Now, and his accessories are a little weirder. Now, first he gets this little cup, which you could put this red stud in, I guess. I don't know. I feel like these accessories are mismatched. He also comes with this like piece of like bread, but it's like poorly molded and looks really bad. Like, what the heck? It doesn't even feel like plastic. It feels like clay. This is so weird. Oh, I get it. Because he's got money. See, the other print is money, and he got that bread money. Bro, they literally gave him bread. Not even like just cold hard cash. Bread. He got both. Good job, Mr. Krabs. I'm surprised they didn't include with him the secret formula, because then it would have really been fun if we could just have Plankton, you know, go up to him and say, Eugene, can I have the secret formula? No. Now get out. Now get out of me restaurant. Okay. All right, well, we got Mr. Krabs, we got Squidward, we got SpongeBob. We have the whole Krusty crew. So who's going to be in these next ones? I'm a little curious now. All right. Oh, whoa. Is that Pirate SpongeBob? It is Pirate SpongeBob. He comes with like white arms, which is interesting. All right, so we're gonna put him on with his eye patch. Then we gotta attach his blue stud to his head to attach the pirate hat. And a sword, of course, because he wouldn't be a pirate without a sword, you know. And that means in this unboxing, we've got not 1, not 2, but 3 SpongeBobs. That seems like a lot. Interesting. Do you guys see that? You know what, don't worry about it. We also can put him with Pirate Patrick. I think they both came in a set, the Flying Dutchman's pirate ship, which I used to have. It also had this whole little island with a cannon and everything. It was pretty cool. And that means we have 1 more minifigure. So we gotta open this up and I'm gonna find out who it is. Because I'm low-key really kind of curious. All right. Whoa, yo, it's Sandy. Yo, at the beginning I said I couldn't wait to get a Sandy and now I finally have her. At least in unofficial Lego form. It would have been funny if they made like the version of her from when she was trying to chase Dirty Dan. But yeah, no, this is more like the Wake Up in Texas version of Sandy. All right, and the connector is gonna be a little interesting. So we got this, okay, boom. Now that's a pretty good minifig actually, honestly. But she's missing one thing. All right, I stole a guitar from Ernesto de la Cruz, and now Sandy can pursue her passion of, being a Texan musician.
Wish I was back in Texas. The ocean's no place for a squirrel.
And that's basically everyone. The only glaring omission I saw was Mrs. Puff. Yeah, but this is basically everyone. Wait a minute, where's Gary? What's that above the water? Yo, Gary, what are you doing in there? Wait, you're human? And you have hands? And you're steering a boat? Gary, get down from there. No, SpongeBob, I don't believe I could do that. I have to go sail the world. Good luck, my friend SpongeBob. You are a great person. Well, that was interesting. Now, Tom and Jerry's been a super popular show for almost 85 years, making it as old as World War II. That's pretty old. And for the first time, LEGO just made its first Tom and Jerry LEGO set. It's this BrickHeadz build with two of the main characters. Of course, Tom and Jerry. But these are minifigures, which is what I mostly care about, so I made it my mission to find them. So I hopped on the internet and got searching. All right, here they are. Now I just gotta press the...
One eternity later.
All right, let's unbox. All right, so I'm gonna pick the first one all the way at the top. And ooh, is that our boy Jerry? No freaking way. All right, let's open up our bad boy Jerry. Whoa, okay. Pretty intense looking guy. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do, of course, is add the arms. And of course, we have to add the head. All right, he's looking pretty snazzy so far. I just realized he's supposed to have a tail. So the way they do the tails on these guys is kind of interesting. So first you have to put this little piece in. It's not like built in as a part of the tail. Usually it's just one piece. But this, like, you take this individual tail piece and you just kind of attach it on. And it's really sharp looking. Look how pointy that is. Anyways, he comes with two accessories. His first accessory is this epic guitar. He's obviously in the show, he's seen playing the guitar a bunch of times, and it's cool that they made this for him. So we'll just attach this in this hand. And then also, there is this silver bat that I'm sure he's gonna be able to hit our boy Tom with in a little bit, assuming that he comes in this, which he probably should. Oh, and is that a slice of pizza? Yeah, I remember him eating pizza. There's also a baseboard, but I'm gonna be throwing all those away because I don't like them. They don't look cool. All right, I'm gonna give this figure a 9 out of 10. Why not a 10 out of 10? Okay, he gets a 10 out of 10. He gets a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. All right, who are we gonna get out of here next? You know, I'm actually just gonna look for him because I feel like if we don't do him, you know what? Let's do this one. Wait, that's not Tom. Where's Tom? We gotta find him. All right, I think this is actually Tuffy, also known as Nibbles. Whoa, okay, that's an insane piece. Look at this crossbow. That's legitimately the height of an entire minifigure. And he has short legs. All right, we're gonna clip the arms in. The annoying thing is because some of these come pre-assembled, so I have to literally take the torso off just to put the tail on. But it looks like the bulk of him's together now. We just gotta take that off, put on his diaper thing. Boom, that's not inconsistent looking at all. All right, time for the tail. Boom, he has a very Jerry-like tail. All right, the last part I have to put on Nibbles is his head. All right, now we gotta give him his accessories. All right, so the thing about Tuffy is he's kind of always eating. So we got him this little bottle of milk.
He needs some milk.
Yeah, and he's really chugging that thing. More interestingly, he also comes with a human-sized crossbow that's literally like double his height. Anyway, we're gonna equip him with that. Bro basically thinks now he's Cupid and he could shoot arrows at whoever he wants. For whatever reason, he came with this giant silver sword. There seems to be a theme going on here. I don't even remember him having this entirely, but the figure itself does look pretty accurate and definitely gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. Is that a good enough rating, sir?
Monsieur Jerry, mais j'ai pas pu m'empêcher.
Anyways, now we got the little guys and it's on to the next one. All right, here we go. And it is, who is that? Oh, is that who I think it is? It is! I guess our next character is going to be Spike. Comment where you think Tom is, but let's build Spike. Oh. He has boxing gloves, it's so cool. All right, we gotta add his tail now. Wait, does he even have a tail? Where's his tail? Oh, there it is. Little tail. All right, so he comes with boxing gloves and like 3 sets of hands. I don't know why. I'm guessing they figure if you wanna have one hand have a boxing glove and then say you could have the other hand, and that one could hold the little chain ball thing. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. I honestly don't like that, so I'm gonna yoink that off and give him back the boxing gloves. He's basically Barky Balboa. This one actually looks really cute. He also has a puppy named Tyke, and he's really cute in the show, and he's mainly a big enemy of Tom's. I mean, you should see him. He really likes to lay it into Tom, and maybe you'll even see some of that later. I'm definitely giving this one a 10 out of 10. So we got enemy, his opponent, and his nephew all here, but we still gotta find him. All right, let's grab the next one. All right, this one's been sitting on the top for a while, and I think that's Lightning. He's the only orange one I know of. To be honest, I'm kind of scared to open this one. Rip! All right, starting off, we obviously have the torso, arms. Oh, and how could I forget each hand? We take this off, do a little bit of that, and spin her around for an added tail. All right, Lightning's getting closer to done. Now we just got a head. Yeah, he's looking a lot like Tom, almost as if you just painted Tom orange. Did I mention that his tail just kind of ripped off? Who needs tails anyway? Because unlike others, he's got 3 accessories. First, he's got a battle axe, so you could go chop everyone. And then he also gets a broom. And this broom he could use to clean up his messes. Good job, Lightning. By far my favorite accessory of all the characters so far is his pitchfork. It's legit a gold pitchfork. That is so cool. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. 2, 3. Oh, poor Bugs Bunny. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Time for the next one. And I think that's Meathead. Let's open him up. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. But I want to confirm it's actually him. Yep, that's Meathead. This is gonna be a fun one. He's a real meathead, but his head won't go on. Boom. He also has this arm printing, which is really cool. Then we just gotta click in the hands. Also, look how defined the feet are. Oh my goodness. Even official Lego minifigures don't have that. So he looks like a bit of a crafty alley cat. He comes with this silver wrench and this silver crowbar. I wonder what he could use those for. Of course, we have a tail for him, and he has this little printing on the tail too, which is actually kind of neat. It actually works out really well because my Cybertruck in Lego just got broken and it needs a brand new tire. He still has one more really weird accessory, and it's this shiny silver hockey stick. So I guess now he could play hockey, but he didn't come with ice skates, so I'm not entirely sure what to do with this. Oh. This figure is 7 out of 10. All right, we got 3 minifigures left and no sign of Tom. Honestly, I'm getting a little concerned. Anyway, we're gonna grab the next one. I think that's Toodles Galore. Now, for those who don't know, Toodles Galore is basically Tom's girlfriend, I think. I don't know what they call it. I think it's best termed as a situationship. Anyway, let's build her. Tail, torso, arms, hand, other hand, head. Yeah, okay, this one's interesting. Honestly, not my favorite. She does come with some accessories, like a comb, I guess to comb her hair, but wait, don't cats lick themselves? I don't know. She also comes with a little purse, which is useful. And I guess once she figures out she doesn't actually need a comb, she can just use this tennis racket and I guess play tennis. Here, she's gonna use it to tap the like button. Make sure to tap the like button, fellas. I'm giving this minifigure like a 5. It's just not that cool. It's back to the box, and it looks like we got Butch. Now, Butch is cool because he's basically the leader of all the alley cats, and looks like we gotta build him. I really hope Tom's in the next one. Anyway, we're gonna add him, his tail. He is an empty torso. That's kind of lame. Arms. We just gotta clip on his hands. All right, head time. Nope, this head does not want to go on no matter how hard I try. Oh, come on. Dang it, tail fell off. And it ripped too, so I can't even put it back on. Anyway, Butch is somewhat of a chef, so he actually comes with this serving tray. And on this serving tray, you could put some yummy salad. But not only that, he also comes with a big old frying pan. And this could definitely be used for heinous crimes later. I'm sure you'll see it. Oh, and did I mention he also has a spatula? This one's silver and it'll look great on SpongeBob. Oh, and he has the most accessories because he also has this giant spike. I don't know why. Maybe he uses it to prod the food? Anyways, I think the last one should be Tom. So we gotta just, wait. Where's Tom? Is he under here? Maybe it's in here. No. Where could he be? Maybe he's here. I don't remember throwing that out. All right, let's see if he's in the box of matches, I guess. All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, there he is. It's Tom. How'd he get in there? little mischievous devil. And he was holding a match. Hope he wasn't planning anything maniacal with that. It looks like there's also some accessories in here. Is that a broom? And a guitar. Yeah, I remember him playing the guitar. Okay, now, let me put all these matches back. You want to keep one? Okay, you can keep one. Just don't do anything illegal with it. All right, we got to go put these matches back. I think I left them over... Yeah, I think I left them in here. Bye. Looks like he's trying to burn Jerry and friends. And the alley cats are in on it, as well as Tom's girlfriend. Oh, that's not good. Whoa, how'd that happen? Jerry, you're gonna catch on fire soon if you don't let go of that. Anyways, that's Tom and Jerry. And now that we've built all those animated shows, I want to build one of the most popular ones these days, Bluey. Now, Bluey's one of the best shows out there about a blue dog and her family. It's also super popular, but somehow Lego hasn't made any sense from it. So today we're going online to find some custom figures. So I went on Mercari, and after some searching, I put them in my cart, and they should be waiting in the mailbox.
A few moments later.
Boom! Now there should be 16 minifigures in here, and we're going to be checking them off the list to make sure we get them all. All right, so we're gonna start with this character, and I think that's Bluey. RIP! Ooh, he looks a little scratched up, but that doesn't matter because he's getting covered by this torso piece anyway. Clip. Now we just have to give him his hands. Boom. Boom. Oh shoot, he has a tail. There's my Bluey minifigure. Oh no, he has an extra hand. He comes with his little dog nose and his ears. He also has these 3 spots on his back. And I'm gonna give this Bluey minifigure an 8 out of 10. Now by the end of this video, I wanna fill this entire street corner with Bluey characters. But we still have to unbox our next one. And I wanna grab this one, and I think that's Bingo. Let's check. I'm almost certain that's Bingo. That has to be Bingo, right? Her torso is definitely less scratched up. Ugh. Boom. 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 She looks pretty cool too. She's Bluey's sister who's orange, and she has these little toe prints as well as a tail, and looks pretty similar to Bluey. And I think I'm gonna give her a 7 out of 10. Now we have to put her in the city. But where should she go? I'm going to put her upstairs where she could take a bath. That looks pretty fun. There's also a shower in there, but I don't think she's gonna use that. All right, it's time to pick our next character, and I think this is Bandit. Yo, that's pretty cool. I need to attach the arms again. Boom. Boom. And there he is. I really like how hairy he is. He has all these little blue marks to resemble, well, hair, and he has it on his back and tail too, which is kind of funny. He also has toes, you'll notice, but my favorite is the hair on his beard. I give this minifigure a 9 out of 10. Now, where do we put him in the city? I was thinking putting him in the TV room because dads obviously love to watch TV. And I thought Bluey's dad might actually want to come outside and play Pokemon with Bluey. I feel like they like to play together a lot, so this is perfect. The next character I feel like obviously has to be Bluey's mom, Chili. Or should I say Bluey's mum, because they're Australian. Yep, pretty sure that's her. And here she is. I like how her belly molds into her torso, so it looks like it just keeps going. Maybe makes them look a little chubbier. And she's a lot like Bluey's dad, except obviously she doesn't have a beard, because that would be weird. But she does have hair on the side of her head, which is cool. And you got a lot more of these dots behind her. So while Bluey's dad is playing Pokemon, Chili, Bluey's mom, what should she be doing? I'm gonna go send her grocery shopping, so that way she can make a nice meal for the family. She's also the best character, by the way. Don't at me. All right, you stay there. I give Bluey's mom minifigure a 9 out of 10. The next figure we're getting is Mackenzie. Let's open her up. Yep, alright, so here's Mackenzie. She's one of the kids that moved to the area, and she's from New Zealand. No, not New Zealand from the Muppets. New Zealand, the country. Her minifigure is really cool. She has 2 different colored feet, and her little ear is folded up here. She also has a black and white tail, and her whole color scheme is black and white. This is the first minifigure I'm gonna have to give a 10 out of 10. And I think for her, I'm going to put her downstairs to play with the train, because the trains are epic. Now we have 5 figures done, and we have 11 to go. So let's get into them. And this one looks like it's Jack. And his full name is Jack Russell, which is an actual type of dog breed. But we're gonna open him up and let's get to building. He also probably has the smallest tail that I have seen on any of these dogs. That is rough. I mean, look at the difference. He's a pretty cool minifigure, and he's a lot taller than Bluey, even though he goes to school. I feel like he's gonna hang around the corner over by this little shack, and we'll just put him in here. He could mess around, have a good time. This looks like a good place for him. I give him a 6 out of 10. That means we have to get into our next minifigure, and I think we're gonna do Uncle Rad. That's who that is, right? Yep, that's Uncle Rad. And you wanna know how I know? I know because he's pretty rad. Look, I even gave him a skateboard he could ride around. Look how cool that is. Woo, woo. Now, Rad is actually Bandit's big brother, and he works on an oil rig.
Why do we only see you at Christmas?
Because I work on an oil rig.
Is that why you don't have a wife?
Now, Uncle Rad's a pretty cool looking minifigure because he has all these different colors that go all the way around him and all these cool hair patterns. And his ears are also backwards. That's so cool. I also like his little hair part up here that covers his other ear. I'm giving this minifigure a 10 out of 10. Now, where to put him in the city? I think he's the type of guy to go all the way up on a rooftop just to try a new trick and be pretty risky about it. Whoa, whoa. Okay, I'll leave him right here. So with Uncle Rad done, that means we have only 10 minifigures left to unbox. Let's do it. All right, I grabbed the next one, and that looks like it's Snickers. No, Bluey, not those Snickers. Now, Snickers goes to the same school as Bluey, and he wears this really cool yellow hat. He looks pretty cool as a minifigure, and he's the first one that didn't come with an actual tailpiece because it's attached to the back of him, which I think is why he has the hat instead. And he's pretty darn adorable.
I killed the cactus. Oh no! Ah! And then a crocodile flew out of the sky and bit me on the bottom.
I'm giving this cactus-loving minifigure an 8 out of 10. Now let's put him in the city. Now, where does a Snicker belong? I think it's probably a good idea to give him some bed rest because, you know, hugging a cactus and then getting bit by a crocodile is not fun. Now, this next one is Judo. Let's open this up. And you can tell it's Judo because she has this bandana headpiece with this little hair overcomb thing. And obviously, you could also put on the torso and legs. Those are little legs. Oh, and how could I forget the tail? Now we have to put in Judo's arms. All right, we got the arms, and now we gotta get the hands. All right, there's Judo. She's Bluey's next door neighbor, and she is kind of bossy. And she's a Chow Chow, which is a type of dog.
Little kids take so long to do everything.
I give this minifigure a 6 out of 10 because it's kind of boring. Now, where should we put her in the city? I'm gonna put Judo next to Mackenzie because I feel like she would boss her around and not want her to play with the trains. Next, I'm gonna pull out Judo's mom, Wendy. And you can tell it's her mom because she has this little diamond thing on her. Boom. Now the diamond's covered. You can't even tell. That's dumb. All right, so I think this is like a mom haircut that goes in between the ears. That's actually kind of cool. Well, here's Wendy's mom, obviously a little different because of that hair and because of the little diamond that she wears under her shirt. Now, Wendy is originally a British person. That's why I'm giving her a little cup of tea, because she's British. She also really likes exercising, so I got this dumbbell piece that used to be used for wheels, and she could work out while she's using her teeth. I only give her a 5, because she's kind of boring looking, and I can't tell the difference between her and Judo. I'm gonna move this fence, because I think this table's a great place for Judo to sit, munch on some tea, and watch her child. Oh right, she doesn't because her child's always misbehaved. I'm just kidding. Honestly, Uncle Rad's looking kind of lonely up there, so I want to get him someone to, you know, hang out with. And we got Frisky to help with that. All right, let's open her up because this minifigure looks pretty intense. Yeah, that's pretty intense. All right, so we got the torso and legs, which are pretty easy. Now we just have to put on the body. All right, and that means she, of course, comes with a tail. And then the last thing is this gigantic hair piece. That's huge. Look at that. That's dumb looking. But you know who doesn't think it's dumb looking? Rad. Oh, Rad, don't, what are you doing? Now, Frisky's pretty cool, and she's also an English Cocker Spaniel. And she's very good friends with Bluey's mom. But now, I want to make sure Uncle Rad doesn't feel lonely anymore, so we're going to put her up there with him. And while they're up here, I think you should hit that subscribe button, because only epic people do that, and I'm pretty sure you're an epic person. Give Frisky's minifigure an 8 out of 10. We got to move on to the next one. I honestly have been wanting to do her forever now. It's Coco. All right, Coco, let's go at Tadoko in Soho. All right, let's build her. Ooh, that's a very fluffy torso. Whoa, that's so fluffy.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
All right, now that's pretty cool, and she doesn't have like the normal torsos like the rest of them. She has a normal minifigure torso, which is probably why there's this little addition with this little peg poking out. And that's so you can attach her fur tail, which fits very loosely. We're gonna try it anyway. I don't feel like this is gonna work. Yeah. It's not. If you move her really far forward, it kind of works, but like if you do that, it's over. That's a disappointment. Well, maybe this time you can have crocodile-proof shoes. Coco, I don't think Snickers wants crocodile. I'm still giving this minifigure a 9 out of 10 just because it's so cool. And I'm gonna put her right outside by the Amazon box. Way to go, Coco. All right, now we gotta pick out our next minifig. I don't fully remember him. I think this is Alfie. He wasn't in the show very much at all, but he's still pretty cool. And boom. Now, the funny thing about Alfie is he's voiced by Robert Irwin, who's the son of Steve Irwin, the most famous Australian ever. And it's funny because he also worked with crocodiles, but he was friends with them, unlike Snickers, who is not, because he was traumatized. He's a pretty cool little guy, kind of a background character, but I like that they made him as a figure, so I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. And I think we'll have him watch some TV up here behind the statue of Kermit the Frog and Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets. I don't know why that's there, by the way, but that's pretty cool. The city's starting to get way more full, which is crazy because we only have 3 characters left. And this next one is Muffin. Yes, let's go. I love muffins. And Muffin has a lot of dots, and I mean a lot of them. Muffin looks pretty happy too. All right. Well, here is Muffin, and she's really cute. I'm definitely giving this minifigure a 7 out of 10. It's really cool. And I'm going to put Muffin on top of this couch because that just looks dangerous and it feels like something Muffin would totally do. Well, we have 2 more characters, and I just grabbed this one, and I think that is Calypso. All right, let's get Calypso open. Calypso's really cool, and she's also the music teacher at Bluey's school, and she likes to sing a lot. The minifigure is also just a really great minifigure, and I would definitely give at least a 9 out of 10. And I'm going to put her inside the grocery store because I feel like that's a good place where she could, you know, do and sing and do whatever she wants and be epic. All right, guys, this next minifigure is going to be the last one. So anyway, let's take a look at it. Drum roll, please. I think that's Mia Setter. Whoa, that's a detailed minifigure. And Mia is sometimes their babysitter. She's a pretty cool character, pretty okay looking minifigure. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. And I was gonna put her inside so that way she could watch, you know, all the pups inside, but I wanna bring everyone out. So everyone, come on, let's go. You too, okay, come on. Come on, you don't get to stay now. Oh, you thought you were getting away with this, Steve Irwin? I'm actually gonna put him up here. I just feel like he belongs up here. And like that, the entire town is filled with Bluey characters. Her aunt, her uncle, everyone that Bluey loves and cares about. Or at least everyone that's been made so far. And this whole place is looking pretty cool, and I would totally want to hang out here. Now, I want you to tell me which character was your favorite in this video. Comment down below. And if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll build Bluey's house. Anyways, God bless and stay awesome.